to give it their all as the quest for league-based success dominates thoughts. An enlightening contest in prospect, and one that will tell us a lot about the strengths of the two teams. It's Benfica. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello from Lisbon, a city that has so much to offer the visitor, and that applies to this stadium as well, the Estadio do Benfica. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And a real feeling of all systems go. It is, after all, match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Benfica, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cut tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
This is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Aurelien Tchouameni plays alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And there we have it. The first half is underway. Camavinga, decent looking pass. An attack that had potential.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Kylian Mbappe. Good visualisation and execution. Given away by Benfica. Kylian Mbappe. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Camavinga. Well, both sides finding it very challenging to keep the ball at the moment. Rios. Sudakov. Referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Armsness. Antonio Silva. Fredrik Armsness. Brazilians to shut them down. Trying to tee it up. Eduardo Camavinga. It will be a goal kick here. Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing this great game. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Sudakov. That's a good ball. challenge, free kick here. Given away by Benfica. Chouameni, Eduardo Camavinga, Vinicius Junior. Lovely tempo here.
Well, they're so easy on the eye when they play like this.
Dahl, Otamendi. Sudakov, Rios, and bursting forward, fantastic ball. Tapping it out. Vinicius Junior. Eduardo Camavinga. Mbappe, really well played pass. Promising possession this. Can they jump in front? Dahl. Showing good situational awareness. Rios. Dahl. Georgi Sudakov. Decent pass. And getting enough on the ball to steer it away. Sudakov. Otamendi has it. Rios. Credit due, a good intervention.
Read it really well.
Camavinga. Good ball over the top. To cross into the centre. Benfica sloppy in possession. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. That's a good-looking shot, and ended up missing the target, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, that was hit with great power, wasn't it?
Nicely cut out. Dahl. And a strong tackle. Chouameni. Mbappe. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Benfica losing possession here. And the cross smuggled away. So a corner. Playing it in. Well, this could really help the cause. Evangelos Pavlidis. Georgi Sudakov. Has it. Given away by Benfica. Vinicius Junior. Can he do it? Keeper getting the touch. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, no way through in the end. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. What a magnificent pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. And Valverde. It's a good-looking pass. Can they carve out a chance?
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
And the flag has gone up, offside. Dahl. Rios. Evangelos Pavlidis. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Could catch them on the break. And should have been so much more incisive.
Yeah, I think they should have done that a lot quicker.
Eduardo Camavinga. Now a decent position. Mbappe with it. Promising ball. Now possibilities in the centre. Well, good idea. Aurelien Tchouameni. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Valverde. Mbappe. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Dahl. Perfect challenge.
Real have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. A classic example of how to intercept. Oh, not a good throw-in at all.
Yeah, that really is a cheap giveaway.
Eduardo Camavinga. Possession changing hands over and over again. Tchouameni. What can Real do from this position? Aimed towards Mbappe. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. See about the cross. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Luca Bacchio. Rios. Pavlidis. Sudakov. Evangelos Pavlidis. Georgi Sudakov. Rios. Well, that's splendid play. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead?
Well, they're playing some really nice stuff, aren't they, here?
Dahl. Georgi Sudakov. Given away by Benfica. Chouameni is with Vinicius Junior. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Could play it in. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Could be troublesome. And Valverde. Very effective passing sequence. Chance to cross. Danger building. Very quick thinking there. Now the counter-attack looks on. Promising possession, this. And in the right position to read it. Valverde. This might be productive. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Rios. And possibilities here. Camavinga. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Could pose a threat on the counter. Fantastic ball. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It's a good finish, though.
His strength to shield the ball. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, so far at any rate, not the most dynamic performance we've ever seen from Vinicius Junior.
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball in the areas where he can do damage. That needs to change if they're to win here.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Chouameni. Oh, good idea. Cross it in here. Camavinga. could be an opportunity here. Looking for the angle. As though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Antonio Silva. Given away by Benfica. Now options are plenty. Can he put them in front? He's blocked it. Dahl. Real Madrid regaining possession. That's a good-looking pass. Eduardo Camavinga. A nice ball over the top. Can they make one of these passes count? Mbappe in the centre. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Rios. Luca Bacchio. Sudakov. Dahl. Nicely cut out. Chouameni. Here's Valverde. Completely out of trouble here. Well, threat averted. Luca Bacchio. Led that pass all the way, cutting it out. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Good work from Benfica to win the ball back. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And let's give credit to the defending. Quick break could be on. Chouameni. Eduardo Camavinga. Aurelien Chouameni. Pass chiselled nicely.
Yeah, he saw the run so quickly there.
Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Nice sequence this. Options in the middle. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Antonio Silva. Rios. And now with Luca Bacchio. Fredrik Aursnes. Pavlidis. Thoughtful play. What a crosswalk out for them. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? 20 minutes left to play. Aurelien Chouameni. Decisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Luca Bacchio. And now with Luca Bacchio. Rios. Georgi Sudakov. And we saw the situation developing. Chouameni. Eduardo Camavinga. Is with Vinicius Junior. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? defending with vigour.
Yeah, that was a solid block. Really did his job there.
Luca Bacchio. Rios. Sudakov. Rios. Given away by Benfica. Vinicius Junior. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, moving it nicely. Good physical play. Excellent defending. Well, they could break at pace. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Sudakov. And it's a quality pass. And defending as a unit. And threaded through by Mbappe. Rios. Sudakov. Aursnes. And now with Luca Bacchio. Antonio Silva. Given away by Benfica. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Just waiting for support. And moving the ball impressively here. Counter-attacking chance. Twenty minutes remaining. Substitution for Real Madrid. Rodrigo. Room to roam for the Merengues here. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, that was half a chance, I would say.
A bad pass it was. Eduardo Camavinga. Nice looking pass. Good pick out a teammate. Cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Sudakov. A lot of space to attack. And fine reading of the situation. Struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
And it keeps going. Really doing a foot. Can he put them ahead? Oh, in he comes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Take another look at this pass to Mbappe. He has so much vision, and when he gets onto it and he decides to go for power, it's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Rios. And now with Luka Bacchio. Aursnes. Georgi Sudakov. Evangelos Pavlidis. Well, attacking possibilities. He's in here. Oh, a superb save. Rodrigo. And a brisk run. Cross fired over. Well, good clean catch by the keeper.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Eduardo Camavinga. A chance to whip it in. And covering tremendous ground here. Physically strong and secure on the ball.
He wasn't going to lose that one, was he?
Now a decent position. Mbappe with it. Oh, moving it nicely. Promising move. Mbappe! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Luka Bacchio. And good anticipation. Now, options are plenty. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And the chance slips away. Could be troublesome.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Do they have it in them to level this? A textbook interception. Federico Valverde. Will the cross work out for them? And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. Back underway. Sudakov. Mbappe with it. What to like about that pass? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Conditions for the counter. Antonio Silva. Rios. Rafa. The right place to cut out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Well, nothing like annoying your opponents when you have such an effective passing game.
Yeah, this really does rub salt in the wound.
Distributing it well. Rios. Frederic Aursnes. And now with Luka Bacchio. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Aursnes. Rios. On to Luka Bacchio. Luka Bacchio. And now with Luka Bacchio. Sudakov. Fredrik Aursnes. Dahl. And now with Luca Bacchio. Promising pass. And a good-looking ball. Was it a great clearance? And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now and defeat at home on match day 1.
Well, it's not the start they wanted. It puts them under a bit of pressure going into the next game. They need to bounce back now.
Well, it was an action-packed performance, wasn't it, by Vinicius Junior? Your thoughts?
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspired those around him.